Hello, how am I coming across? Got no particular, got no particular topic or anything. See what happens. I've been live for a while. It's Sunday. It's nearly 1 p.m. Thai time. I can pin the link because I'm on a laptop. See if anyone jumps on. If not, so I'm not familiar with a laptop. I would like to use it. I like the freedom to move around on my mobile. Comments. There's been a lot of P bombing at the moment on my name, and I ain't happy, Bricktop. How do I do this? How do people use YouTube on the desktop? Everything's all over the place. YouTube. This is really annoying. I don't like this laptop. Your channel live. Oh, God, all of this pin a link. Oh, Salaway, good morning. Oi, Windows popping up. Pin message. I have no topic. Good morning, Salaway. Jimmy, you'll get there. Yeah, I'm not really into these laptops. Everything's fiddly. All right, now what I've been doing, I've been crossing across sides. Hello, Daniel, son. And Karate Kid. I wish Karate Marty would come out here and settle the score. Karate Kid. Only became a beef when he started giving me false expectations of what was going to happen. I don't like people playing me around. And when people say they're going to come, and they said that they were going to come here anyway, and they were going to meet up for a spar, and they want it all friendly. They don't want a back and forth. Then I'll respect what you say, but as long as you honour what you say, I can't see any honour in him. Like, he's saying he wants me to go over there, and I'm like, oh, and you said you're coming here anyway. Why would I go over there just for make YouTube content? I mean, I have to make pretty expensive content. I'll come over there if he pays for my ticket. But then again, I'll be out of action. I have to take days off work even. Right, then Marty is on the same. No, he's in the Philippines. He said he was going to come over here. But he couldn't tell me when or where. Sorry, he couldn't tell me when. He told me he's got loads of friends with gyms over here. Typical Karate Marty. Going on a lot about, he talks a lot of the talk, but he doesn't seem to be able to back up what he talks. I kicked the ceiling the other day. Does that make me a valuable opponent, a valid opponent? But then, he said he knows loads of people out here. He said, no, someone's got a gym. I said, well, give me the name of the gym. I'll go down there and we'll get some dialogue going. Nothing came back, man. As far as I'm concerned, he's full of the hot stuff. And I can't be bothered with people like that. So, you know, if you want me to respect you and keep it respectful, then you can't stop trying to talk to me like I'm an idiot. Or I'll talk to you back like you're an idiot. It's that simple, really. One of the biggest. Another excuse he said is that I keep putting his emails online. Well, I haven't given out any personal information. Anything that I put out online, there's no reason why he couldn't have said it online. There's been no doxing or anything like that. So I've kept it respectful. If you're trying to feed me bullshit, he's okay with 50. There's that other geezer, the Equalizer. He's in Thailand. I remember him making a video, which he's deleted, when he was sitting by the canal and he was saying he was thinking about, he's in Thailand, he was thinking about going to Koh Phangan and Koh and all that, but he's changed his mind. You know why? Because I'm in Koh Samui. And now he's saying he wants me to fly up to Bangkok. I'm not going to go on some wild goose chase. And unless I was going up there anyway, you know, I'm not like a single nomad that's got time to walk around Thailand like a traveller and just pack my bags and go off for a YouTube route at the click of the fingers. If he's coming to Samui anyway, or if he's on his own, so he's got no obligations to anyone, then why not come down here? He's going to come down here anyway. When you say, "Oh, I bottled it," you come to my country. It's not my country. It's the country I live in. Big country. Big up, Kenzie. All right, Kenzie. How are you? Yes, I've been crossing over the YouTube side. I don't know what to say about it, to be honest. To be honest with you, this side, which we nicknamed the swamp over there, is actually more of a chilled out place than that side at the moment. They call us the fight side. We call this the swamp. And I think we call it the auditing side, or they call themselves the auditing side. Toxicity everywhere. Nathan Benson, are you about, man? I saw you weren't really satisfied with how you got treated on Ron's panel. Listen, mate, I don't have a problem with you, Nathan. Personally, like it's not my panel, it's not my channel. I don't have any say in what goes on. Respect the owner. You hit me up with your sexy voice. I can't tell if you're taking the piss, Kenzie. It's not my voice that's sexy, it's my microphone. I mean, personally, if you were saying something in my chat, I would ask you to stop first. But, you know, everybody runs their panels the way that they see fit. Dan is getting old and got a chin off. So it's fair game. Well, apparently Marty's in his 50s, or just about 50. But I'm willing to take a chance that he's not this expert Muay Thai man that he claims he is. I think I can see through him. The only thing he's got over me is size. I don't believe he's got any or very little fight experience. But then he's up to him to prove me wrong. And if he hasn't got no fight experience, that's a good reason for him to avoid me. I look at some big geezers I see walking around and I think to myself, those people could absolutely crucify me if they're trained and well-skilled fighters. If they're not, they're just big lumps waiting to be chopped down I mean, you look at what humans can do to trees. And we can chop down the biggest tree in the forest. And look at the size of us compared to a tree. You know why? Because a tree's stationary. A tree's still. It can just sit there while it takes abuse. We take a chainsaw or an axe, chop, chop, chop. And that's what somebody that's very big and strong with zero fight experience is. They're just waiting to fall. Who will done it? Ah, that's an interesting one. I forgot about Christie and Brett May. Of course, amazing how much you can miss out on if you just stop following people for a couple of days. Is it still going ahead, that fight? I can imagine it is. Brett May, Danny. I still got my spider senses are telling me that the trainer of Brett May is still training Brett May. I mean, all you've got to do is change locations when they're training. But you know, this is part of the build up to a big fight like that. If it goes ahead, there's no reason why it wouldn't go ahead. They both gain. They both put money down. Both got good trainers. In all honesty, I don't know what Paul Venice was thinking offering him a spar, considering if he was offering Brett May a spar, would mean he'd be part of Brett May's training camp, and he's not. So, you know, a lot of people are giving their opinions, which I agree. I mean, at the end of the day, like, you know, if he went down there to belittle him and if he imagine he got the better of Brett May and made him look bad, then it's not going to be good for his up and coming fight with Danny. So I think that was a wrong move, to be honest. Nobody's taking any responsibility for it. And that's up to them. As long as they put a good fight on, I get a good show. They'll wish they were contracted. Forgot to highlight. Look, you know, I don't care how good the YouTubers are, as long as they put on a good show. Sometimes a good promoter will find good opponents for each other. There's no point finding someone that's having his first fight matched up with someone that's had like 50 fights. That's just going to be like complete waste of time. The best fight I've seen on this part of YouTube, you know, apart from the Danny Christie Decker, which is definitely up there. I mean, among all like the amateur kind of stuff, is Fighting Trolls and Astring. I mean, they were both the same level. They both had zero fight experience, pretty much zero training. There was knockdowns left, right, and centre. That was, you know, that was a good match, a good matchup. A good promoter will find the right people to fight each other and try and make it as even as possible. If the more even it is, the more it's down to the person's heart to get through it. I don't want Brett and Danny to fight. I do want them. I'm dyslexic. Wasn't actually bad. Good night, Goblin. Good night, Kenzie. I'll do that as well. I use YouTube to go to sleep sometimes. I normally put it on channels where I get very bored. Yeah, the fight with Bobby Kay and somebody else, like I couldn't see what was going on. It was too dark. Wonder if I can share it on here, man. I think Northern King clicked it, so that's the case. Can play on Northern King's videos. I'm sure he won't mind me sharing it. With Northern King. Ugh. Subscriptions. What the hell? I can't navigate my way around this laptop. It's driving me nuts. You know what? I'm going to go into watch it on my phone. Right now it's in my history. All right. All right, mate. Bear with me, hang on. Oh, God. Drive me bananas. Hang on. Share screen.
Who wants to be king?
She comes after.
She comes up. One amendment.
Oh, Bobby K's wearing the blue.
Oh, wow.
Was he red?
Honestly.
Yeah, Bobby K's wearing blue.
Oh. Whoa, there's walls. There's walls. Can hell. Right in the hole. Like, could you maybe do this because you're bigger than me? Right,
Oh,
okay.
Bobby K's in the blue.
Bobby, come on, Bobby. Oh, Bobby, go for the body.
Come on.
Go on, Bobby.
Whoa, whoa.
He's done.
Get down.
You guys,
What's going on there?
Whoa. Bobby, come on.
Turn his back this in. They got these lights in the background which are blinding the camera.
Easy, Bobby.
Whoa.
Come on, Bobby, go on.
Come on. Bobby, go. Bobby, go.
Yeah, come on, son. Hands up.
What was that in the round one? First round.
Bobby, watch it, walls. Get away from the walls. It needs to.
The man dressed up as a diver.
It fell in the hole. Open up, please. Fell in the hole. Right. That's Bobby now. Get up. Right. Go. Get attack.
Come on,
Come on, Bobby. Show you made of. Where's he going? Get on.
Somebody get out. Keep with the jobs, Bobby. Keep with the jobs. Go on. Go. There's too many people still out.
Come on, Bobby. Go, Bobby. Go.
We've got a long way to go.
Come on,
Bobby.
Come on, Bobby. Come on. Go, Bobby. Don't take it fucking easy. Do it. You're there. No.
Wait a minute.
I'm trying to keep the calmness though steady.
Right, go. Boys, touch glove.
Go.
This is the last 10 seconds of the last round, eh?
This is the last round.
Bobby, go! Bobby, go!
Come on, Bobby.
Go! Get in there! Fucking get in there! Bobby,
Come on.
Get in! Get in him!
Hold on, lads. This is the last break, guys. This is the last round. This is the last break.
That's the last round, out too.
Jenny. Oh my god. Like, stop. No, I don't like that towel. Don't like that. Don't like
A lot of
that.
people there, man.
Last round. What? Come on. This is Dundee. Come on. Listen. But look how many people were here on their own. Exactly. So, no, man. This
Bobby
game
Page
now.
link in here.
You fight anybody.
I'm sick, give me sympathy. If only it was done better. Yeah, I know. It was
Well,
terribly.
thanks, so.
All the people there must have been showing a better footage than this.
Whoa. There's a black.
I'll put the link to.
That's Jen. I'm to be you 12. I'm like,
I've been playing a game here. I swear to God, I told him like I'm brass yourself out and all my cards and
Brass yourself up with a what?
This is your last round, this
haha, Eddie.
3 minutes now. Make sure 3 minutes, eh?
Right.
3 minutes. Boys, go back a bit. It's just 3 minutes, eh? It's not like
There's Bobby Page.
right, keep that 3 minutes round. How you like the end? Go!
Bobby, go! Bobby, go! Bobby, go! Bobby, go!
Bobby, go!
I'm fucking seeing.
Go, Bobby!
Bobby, get fucking.
Watch the hole, Bobby,
Go! Can't see.
There's the women lights behind the camera, that's why you can't see.
Go. I can't see him.
Car lights. There's someone standing in front.
Whoa.
Come on, get to the middle, get to the middle.
Go, Bobby. Go, Bobby.
His hands are right down there. He's
Bobby,
waiting to be
watch the wall.
eating a punchman.
Listen, this is the last 2 minutes.
Jaw is wide open.
Exactly. The two lads have turned up. Here's fucking player.
What is your face for? Everybody
Go!
fuck off.
Bobby, go! Bobby, go!
Go, big go.
Bobby, don't fucking talk it easy. He says you've done what to do time. Go! Go!
Watch the home. Go for it. Kyle, just go for that.
Go! Bobby, just go for that! Bobby, go for that! Bobby, go for that! Tia! Go! Bobby, go!
Come on, Bobby.
Bobby, go! Go! Bobby, come on, Bobby! Get into the base! Base! Go!
Oh, Bobby Brown.
Bobby, go! Come on, Bobby! Go! Again! Bobby, you need to fucking do something. Get fucking outside. Bobby, just
This
get
is
down.
doing
Bang! Stop being stringy. Stop heading that back.
Just a throw it.
Man, stop. Get up! Get up! Go, Bobby! Go, Bobby! Get the punches in! No! Fuck's sake.
surrender.
Fucking hell. Too many people.
Step back a bit.
Too many events.
Stay off with the car. 2 weeks the car. Bobby, let's go.
Go! Bobby, fucking go! Bobby, go! Bobby, go! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Get in! Listen, get in! Get in! Get in! Get in!
better on a laptop.
Get in!
I'm still my phone.
Come on! In! Bobby, in! Go! Go! In! Get on digging! Bobby, get your... Go! Okay, now, man.
Come on.
Oh, hurry up. Move and
Bobby, hit that for car, right?
That's no fun, then.
All over.
Get your hands up in the air. Get your hands up. Bobby, he's telling you that.
10 seconds, right?
Bobby, the head! Fucking head! The head!
Oh, what's going
The
on? Mate?
head! The head! The head! Whoa! Go, Bobby. The head. Fucking get! Go! Bobby, go! Go!
What's that?
Well, that was that. Good Friday night fun. I don't know what to do now. Thanks for giving that a go much heavier. Aye, it was much yup, Bobby, keep going shouting to him. Sorry, couldn't help that. Cameraman going to get shunned. Am I going to get shunned? Okay. Yeah, cheers. Man.
Oh. Thanks for that, Northern King. Just went home with no brain. It's just the main thing. Trying to find a link to his channel. He comment, I can't find it. It's positivity in it. Out of respect for him, I should put his link to his channel in the comments for playing his video. Oh, I can't find it. Can't find it. Oh, I know what to look. Oh, fuck. Anybody's interested in crypto? All right, Chaffy, fancy jumping on? How are you going? How you doing? What's the weather like in Wales? I heard you damaged your leg or something. Bear with me a minute. Different tardy, Jimmy. Can't jump on because I've got Mrs. Yeah, I know the feeling. Always go downstairs. JDP banter saying someone sent me a message saying he's done some very cringy content towards Brett, mate. I haven't watched it yet. He only likes to comment on people that get big numbers. Which tells me he's looking at YouTube as a business rather than entertainment. You see, the way I see it is if you do what you like and people like what you like, then your business will grow organically. If you're chasing every last pound, I don't see I don't think see that working in the long term, in my personal opinion. So I don't know what Bobby K's channel's called. I'm just going to put it in the comments. I can't find it. I don't know if I play somebody's video, I should put the links in the chat. Is it Positivity or something? Doing my nutting, man. Or Lee Van Cleef. Lion King lies. 3-4 double D. No shit, Sherlock. Cumbian sausage is the one you got to watch out for. That darkness of YouTube, wherever it is, that's keeping good eyes, good close watching him. I think he's limited to what he can say now unless he wants to get recalled again. I draw the line because he betrayed my trust. Bobby fight wasn't the most technical, but fair play to the kid. I mean, beg or call him. I'm glad some channels they put the pressure on him because some of these new people on there. I look personally with Cumbie and Sausage. What he done outside YouTube before he got banged up. I'm not really personally. I'm not really bothered. It's what he's done whilst he's been on YouTube. That's what bothers me about him. You know, his past and all that. You know, in a day like this, not for me to judge. I weren't there. I'm not part of his little clique outside. It's what he's done on YouTube that bothers me most. He got all our trust, a lot of our trust, and he turned it on us. That I find unacceptable. What's that noise outside? Where's Scotty Crack? I haven't seen him for a while. He's what's known as, oh yes, 100% Chaffee. I don't even think the rats would want him. I can't find Bobby K's channel. It's driving me bananas. God, I just want to whack the link in quickly. Jeez. Found him, I think. Yep, found him. Positively. God, geez, he's got hashtags in front of his channel name on. It's hard to find him. Give an aspirin a blimmin' headache. All right. Right, there's Bobby K's channel. So he can't complain me sharing his video. There we go. Hate me on here for doing that and being there. I've been talking to someone off YouTube for a while and they suffer with ADHD. We send each other voice notes quite a lot. And apparently, according to him, I suffer very similar symptoms. For example, he'll send a voice note and he'll forget what he's saying halfway through. And then he'll come back and he's like, fuck, I can't remember. And I know exactly how he feels because I do the same thing. So you can imagine what our voice notes are like, going back and forth. Like for example, I'm thinking about talking, I don't know, example topic, Brett Mayer on YouTube, and I notice some details. I'll pick up the voice note, I start the voice note, somebody distracts me. I'm like, oh, look at the weather out there. Oh, someone doing something over there. Brett, what was I talking about again? Ah, fuck, I can't remember. Happens to me all the time. Also, definitely got a problem talking over people. Apparently, that's a symptom of ADHD as well. I'm highlighting the comments and reading them as I'm highlighting them. Before anybody gives me any grief. It's quite good people in here. It hasn't really kicked off. Hang on, yeah. So, Joe, all right. Good night. Good night or good morning, Taffy. So I haven't got enough drama to bring. Drama gets views. I believe Laura Lou's still alive, and I might pop over there, to be honest. Before I set a quick one up. If no one jumps on, I'm going to blow. The link's pinned. Enjoy your Sunday mornings. Hello, Zara. I saw you singing away with Radio Babs earlier. I was just getting my breakfast in some cafe. Had my earphones in, so I didn't scare away any of the customers. It was good to see you two getting on and being jolly and singing. Anyway, I'm gonna blow. Christ, I'm losing the plot here. Autism affects all of us. I've definitely got a talking over people problem. I mean, I'm trying to work on it, but I'm telling you, like, people that have got Tourette's can sort of know how they feel like. They got to say it. They got to say it. It's like saying those words when you got Tourette's. I can the equivalent of trying to hold a fart in. Now, when somebody talks on a panel, or it reminds me of what I want to say, and then I have to. If I don't say it, when it goes quiet, my head just goes blank, and I can't remember what I want to say. And then as soon as somebody talks, I'm like, yeah, that's it. And then I'll talk over them. It drives me nuts. And apologies to anybody that I'm on a panel with and I talk over them. I don't do it because I'm trying to be rude. I do it because I just have no control over it. I'm trying to control it. Nathan Benson, is that you? You're wearing this. That is you, I believe. I'm just going to put the banner up just in case. Because somebody's already porn bombed under my name already today. That's you, isn't it, Nate?
What else did it be? Hello?
Count back from 5.
Can you hear me?
Can you count back from 5, 4, 3, 2, 1?
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I do. How are you, Nathan?
I'm wearing this fucking this jacket because it's warm. What's wrong with that? What's it with everybody?
No, it's not that. Is when you popped on the other day, you was wearing the same thing. So I don't know if somebody's trying to use that video.
It's a cycling fucking jacket. YouTube's so fucking self-centered and fucking looking at everybody else apart from people looking at themselves. What the fuck is going on?
Sometimes I've been porn bombed by somebody takes a little clip of somebody.
I know.
And they put it on backstage, and it looks like them, and then like, hello, can you hear me? Bosh.
Well, anyway, you've only got me on it for about 10 minutes. How you doing, Jimmy? You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. And it's funny because they were on Ronda saying how calm you were, and then
let me just go and say something to you, Jimmy. The clear cut, Jimmy. All right, now, as all them lot would say, they would not hold no approval to nobody on YouTube. They would hold no alliance, no approval, nothing. I don't give a flying fuck what they not think about me. I'm not here to be approved of, Jimmy. And the problem is they don't really seem to really understand that. I don't care. They all speak their minds. They don't care. They're not going to go and change themselves. I won't be controlled by a bunch of older adults. else. If they don't like what I've got to go and say, then I couldn't give a fuck. They all have opinions about me, just like Smiler did on that panel, just like Ron always does. But I can't have my opinions. Just like they all have their opinions about how I run my channel, I have my opinions about how they run theirs, but they don't like it. That's the difference, Jimmy. I don't care, all right, about... I didn't go and question how Ron runs his channel. I didn't go and say shouldn't be doing that. The fact is, all right, Rob had the same banter as I did. He didn't get called out. As far as I'm concerned, if I'm too much for those two females, they should have gone and blocked me in the chat, Jimmy. Not, you know, at the end of the day, all right, 1 minute is banter and then the next minute, oh, you're too much. I'm not walking on eggshells because none of those fucking cunts will. Them two were on Smilers having a little banter about because I have a little bit of basically a little bit of a gay banter with Paul Hutt because he goes for both men and women. I don't mind doing it. It's a bit of a banter, but them lot, you know, they made their little jokes about it. So why is it because it's all two females or because it's women? Because they were talking about that on his. Because it's why shouldn't it be the same, all right? Why is it not the same, all right, for both sexes? All right, that's what Ron was talking about. But then, so they don't like it. But then, because I was having a couple of jokes about the two lesbians in the fucking chat, because they didn't like it. Well, I'm not going to be controlled, and if they don't like it, then fuck themselves, Jimmy.
Yeah, I understand. It's the panels. It's the every channel has their own rules. I mean, personally, I would have said, "Could you slow it down?"
Jimmy, I've been called a fucking Nazi in Ron's chat by Dodge the Badger, and fuck all was done about it. I've had my family brought up in Ron's chat. Nothing done about it. You know, free for all when it comes to me in that channel. I've had all sorts said about me in that fucking channel.
You should have clicked the link off and speak the way you're speaking now, Ron.
As soon as I have a reply, Jimmy, all right, and if Ron doesn't like my reply, all right, he times it out. I said I couldn't give a damn about what your opinion, whether your opinion means nothing to Ron. You want to time me out for that, Jimmy? It's double standards, and I'm going to go and stand by it. Jimmy, I've got no problem with you, all right? Look, I'm going to be honest with you, Jimmy. I think you're one of the most funniest people, all right, on YouTube. Do you want to know why?
Because funny how? Like I'm a clown? Like I'm here to amuse you?
No, because you just don't really give a fucking shit, Jimmy. But I'm not going to get a little twist, all right, yeah? Some of those lot who were saying about to do a banner and all that, they can't even handle other people's banner. It's like, well, we're perfect, but you're not. Well, fuck yourselves. I'm not here to be told by anyone. Have I done anything to, you know, to them lot? We've had our fucking things, this and that, but it's like, you know, I won't be told how to banter. And fuck off. That's why I asked them, ban me in the fucking chat. Make it easier for me. Do you know what? After my live stream, I was actually ghosting Ron's, by the way, and I heard them all expecting me to go up there. Ron had all his... Listen, Ron all right, yeah, and I'm going to go and say this. I know you like him, but I'm going to go and say it's clear cut, all right, Jimmy. Ron, all right, because he had everybody on that panel, he was expecting me to come up. I know exactly Ron's game. I know exactly what he's like. All right. He asked me to go up onto the panel because then he could ask me questions to what he wanted to ask, not to what actually happened. All right. Yeah. And if they weren't asked how he would want them to be answered, they weren't answered how he wanted them to be answered.
You could have spoken like
he would now. Then, all right,
he would have given you the platform. So this is what I like about Ron. He says it. He says and he gives you a chance to answer.
Jimmy, he gives you a platform as long as it suits him.
Yeah,
I've had people on my panel, all right, yeah, and I've had to go and kick people off because it's like it's about you and your opinion. It's not a two-way street. He wanted me on his, all right. Now, when it comes to talking about Andrew and all that, it's because it was something, all right, to do with somebody in all their group, and because Andrew's a cunt, them not can all be assholes, Jimmy. But the thing is because they didn't agree, all right, with the way that because that I had something to go and say about something they did not like it. They fucking do it to me all the time, Jimmy. They always have opinions about me. But as soon as you have one about them and they don't like it, they have something to go and say about it. It's as simple as that. They don't like it. And
every panel is ran differently. And sometimes I don't agree what the panel host does, but it's not my panel. I just got to go by their rules.
What Jimmy is the thing, I was given half an hour timeout, all right, for a couple of jokes towards two lesbians where Dodge the Badger again would have called me a fucking Nazi and we're on chat and nothing was done towards him. They're all full of fucking shit, Jimmy. All right, and I've got that screenshot of Dodge calling me that, if I can remember. I've got that as a fucking screenshot, mate. I've got proof of that. He called me a fucking Nazi, everyone's chat and nothing was done about it. But me, though, I was fucking timed out for responding. And then Dodge, all right, come back and said, oh, Nathan's going to everybody in the chat. As far as I'm concerned, all right, yeah, there's a reason why I'm not looking for no approval on YouTube. If you like me, you like me. You don't, you don't. I couldn't give a fuck, all right? Because at the end of the day, all right, there's so many people up each other's asses, Jimmy. Is that really how things are meant to go and be? And if you're not up the group's ass, if you're not up nobody's ass, you're not up his ass, you're not up that person's ass, we don't want you here. Well, then fuck you. I'm not there to be at nobody's ass. Do you know Ministry, Jimmy? Do you want to know why me and Ministry got on so well? Because we don't me Ministry, Robert, because we don't feel that we need to be up. I talked to, I think it was one other person. I've spoken to Surf and all that as well, because we don't feel all right like we need to be up each other's asses. I've spoken, you know, we don't. Me and Surf don't talk as regularly as others, but me and Ministry talk quite a lot, and so do me. Well, Robert, obviously, you know, not as much Ministry, but there's a reason why we get on so well, because we don't feel like we have to be up each other's asses. Ministry's kicked me off his panel for fuck's sake. All right, you know, he's removed my spanner and all that. You know, he's gone into this piece to me. I've gone to my piece to him, because we don't feel like we need to be up any cunt's ass. That's the big difference right there, Jimmy.
Well, that Surf, has he ever given any inkling as to what kind of a person he is?
Jimmy, if you can I ask you a quick question. All right, so you're asking me that because what's been going around about him on YouTube. Let me ask you this quick question. All right, now I've got younger family members. If Jimmy, think about this. If you as me, all right, yeah, or if I fall, I'll just go and put it this way. Do you think, all right, that if I fall in any way, shape, or form, all right, that Surf is not the full ticket, all right, yeah, I would still be speaking to him? Do you really think I would? Ask yourself that, Jimmy. Because there's one thing that people think, all right, on YouTube, oh, Nathan done this, done that. Do you know what it is, Jimmy? They just don't like the fact, all right, that I will speak my fucking mind, no matter what the situation is. I don't care, Jimmy.
Well, yeah, right, I prefer people like that.
I will speak my mind, Jimmy. I thought Ron was being a prick. All right, so I wouldn't have done a live show.
You've got to be able to accept people speaking back too.
Hey,
don't take it so seriously. If people
Jimmy, nobody was taking it seriously. I will not be dictated around how to banter.
I didn't see what you said in the comments. I don't know what was happening. It's just 1 minute you were there, next minute you was timed out.
Because I was don't ask Ron for the. I was basically talking about does Jane and Ray fucking have spit swapsies and that sort of stuff, spit and all that. When they, you know, I was saying about how Jane Ray's milkshake brings Jade I was making a joke with Jane and fucking Ray about that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I ain't gonna be fucking told how to banter. Let's face it, I can't banter with no other cunt in the fucking chat because they all fucking haters. No, I can't banter with none of them fucking lot, because as soon as you fucking banter with them lot, they don't fucking like it, Jimmy. Do you know what I mean? It's like I was like, oh, you're like JPM's more interested, right? Telling me to fucking behave, Jimmy, in the fucking chat. Stupid fucking idiot. Do you know what I mean? It's as simple as that, Jimmy. They don't like it, all right? It's like they pick and they choose how I can behave. You don't fucking tell me nothing. Do you know what I mean? You cunts don't like being told how to behave. Mickey Mouse fucking don't. Smiler certainly won't change who the fuck he is. Ron won't. So why the fuck should I? Let me ask you that, Jimmy. It's the same thing.
I don't know. You and Ron are going to have to speak. It's between you and him.
Oh, we
You
can
timed
fucking
you out.
Jimmy, I'm not in Jimmy.
You're the one with a problem with being timed out.
Jimmy,
You know,
Jimmy,
I only got an opinion, just worth fuck all.
Jimmy, it wasn't nothing really to do it. It's the double standards of it all. All right, Jimmy, listen. If any of my mods was to go and call anybody a fucking Nazi, all right, in my chat or my panel, they'd be kicked off. All right, but basically, because it's me, oh yeah, fuck it, go and call them that. They're dickheads, mate. Fuck them. That's why I was ghosting the live. I heard Ron was just taking a piss. Ron can fuck himself. And I mean that, Jimmy. He can 100% go and fuck himself, Jimmy. I mean that, Jimmy. I'm not taking YouTube too seriously. Jimmy, they're the ones who are taking it all too seriously. It's a bit of fucking banter.
Well, there's a lot of shit going on at the moment. I think people are trying to chill with all this madness going on. Nothing to do with you.
Hold on a sec. They're the ones, all right, who are feeding to the madness at times as well, though, Jimmy. They're the ones who are feeding to the madness, Jimmy.
The side of YouTube that you come from is heavily under attack at the moment by a few trolls.
Who?
Very tense.
Who?
Well, the side of YouTube where you come from, like, you know, the ministry, Ron Smart and all that. We call it the swamp over this side.
Jimmy, hold on, Jimmy. I get it off nearly every fucker, all right, in most communities. I get them with
people seem to take you with a pinch of salt.
So that isn't, Jimmy, that's not going to work here, Jimmy. Jimmy, Jimmy, you know what? Jimmy, do you know what? You Babs and fucking Bricky, all right? You're all right. I mean, I don't know what the fuck Babs was saying on Ron's. You know, obviously
Babs is what you see is what you get.
Yeah. I didn't hear what she was saying. All right, she says something about a ginger, something. On his way.
Oh, mate, if anyone's taking abuse of Babs, it's me, and I've got zero problem with it.
Yeah, I've got no problem with Babs. I
get on with her very, very well because
look, I've got no problem. Brick's just a cunt. So's Babs. She's a cunt. You know,
I'm a cunt too.
Yeah. And that's why I'm gonna call you a cunt.
Now, 3 C's.
as well. But look, Jimmy. Look, at the end of the day, look, I believe all right that this. You know, some people are, you know, they some people are kind of a bit two-faced, and Jimmy, you ain't. Babs isn't two-faced. Chris definitely not fucking two-faced.
No, not at all.
I mean, but I've got to be honest with you, all right, Ron. I've got to go and say he's very, very two-faced. He picks and chooses when he wants to be himself and when he doesn't. He's himself when he's got everybody on the fucking panel at the ready to have a go at me or at all the people he thinks, come, he's coming up. I ain't coming up. Ron, I meant it. Got me in your fucking chat. Fucking done. Do you know what I mean? Can't be asked. I can have some cunt fucking dictate how I ban. It seems to be happening there all over the fucking place.
You really should speak to him direct, like panel to
panel. I've got no interest in speaking to him now, Jimmy, to be honest.
Speaking about him when he's not here, he's going to resolve nothing apart from just getting a load of his chest. Just resolve or say goodbye. That's the way I see it. Who knows? Hello,
I've got no interest in speaking to him, Jimmy. Seriously.
Well, if he's not here, then he can't answer back.
They all talk about me when I'm not around. Do you think I don't ghost?
You're more than welcome to go up though. The link was out there.
Here's the thing, though. I ain't gonna bother going up there, Jimmy. I'll just go back. That's the thing. When you're not alright, here's the thing, alright. They all go on about how are you gonna talk about me when I'm not around. I'm fucking gonna call them fucking talking about me when I'm not around. It's the thing. I ain't gonna go. I don't even think cool. You're gonna talk about me, Cash. Ron speaks about people and he does live streams when they're not around. Ron obviously knew about the live stream that I went and done about him this morning, all right? Because basically,
I told him.
Exactly.
I was laughing because they were saying how calm you were before, and I was
I don't care. The problem is Jimmy, they all seem to think like they can dictate how other people act. No, I don't give a fuck. None of them fucking Ron's a fucking cunt.
Look, I always say this.
Listen, at the end of the day, I don't. It's because they're trying to dictate to me or how I act. They can fuck themselves.
When you're in somebody's house, you got to obey by the house rules.
They don't play. But Jimmy,
I've been in people's houses where I just haven't been welcome.
Jimmy, hold on. There's a difference, right, between they let some people get away with it and some people they fucking don't. That's a big difference. So it's not really you got to go and abide by the rules, Jimmy. It's about how just pick and choose.
Well, the wacky old world of YouTube, the drama will never stop. That's what people watch it for. Who knows how this will end out? There's a lot more serious things going on than this thing. I'm pretty sure it could either be brushed under the carpet or not. But it's not that serious.
No, it's not, Jimmy. But I'm not going to go back on that, Jimmy.
I don't know. I mean, personally, if I saw some people going at it in the chat, I would probably say, "Can you not stop that?" And if they carried on and on, I'd say, "Okay, right, you're getting timed out. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, and then block." But personally, I wouldn't just time somebody out for 30 minutes because they need to know what they've done first, give them a chance to stop. That's my own opinion. But then that's not.
I weren't even warned. Fucking Smiler was weren't even warned. Smart fucking.
Well, I'm blocked on Gypsy Dave's. I have to go on the panel. That's not out of spite. That's because he blocked the wrong fake Jimmy.
That's what he's got everybody fucking spanned up.
Well, I don't know. At the end of the day, I prefer going on panels. I'm not really a chat person, mainly because I can't spell. You saw the name of my other channel. I spelled corner wrong or darkness wrong. I can't remember whether I called my channel.
Mm-hmm.
So, Lee, why do you use caps lock? Who's Dr. Phil? See, I can't navigate speak on a panel and monitor the comments at the same time. My brain can't switch between the two. Fucking aircon is boiling. Is it boiling?
Anyway, I'm off back to bed, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and see if there's anybody else live at the moment. I can't tell if it's kicking off in the chat or not. Fucking stupid aircon. All right, Nathan, I'm going to shut this down.
Have a good one.
All right.
Bye-bye.
We can resolve it. Bye-bye. On that note, I'm going to blow. Let's just have a quick look at the chat. Yeah, I thought it was breaking. So, Lee, do I use caps lock? Seems to be autism versus ADHD in the chat. I ain't got time to work it out. I'm going off. Bye-bye.